Real men having in-depth conversations about real issues in an effort to hold men more accountable. Welcome to the Gentleman's District. We had an absolute blast the other day, man. I'm blown away. And I really wanted to not put structure to our first meeting to set a benchmark to see what naturally and organically happened. And when the lights went out, when the power went out in my entire neighborhood, I knew we were on to something. And when people were completely engaged and people were pouring out wisdom that I have never heard before, and I got to experience and learn from my brothers, I said, man, this is going to be stupid. I just want to thank you guys for coming out, man. Damon, Mason, you've been a solid guy from day one, man. And I don't make many friends in the workplace. You know what I'm saying? But something about your spirit stuck with me, man. And listen, we're friends for life. I can go ahead and tell you that. AG, aka Arthur Green, man, you've been my best friend since I met you, man. Stand-up guy. I mean, come through in the clutch. And we go through some of the same things at the same time, man. It's no coincidence, man. I consider you a brother, man. D'Amico, met this guy at City Cigar Club, man, and we had a really in-depth conversation with one of my closest friends, Ty, and I just knew this guy was hungry for wisdom, and he had a genuine desire to organize unconventional thinking in a way that would help him propel his career. And I felt obligated to pull him into the fold, man, because I know when you're on that type of quest, you suffer from the lack of like-minded individuals. And when we see somebody similar to us, it's our duty and obligation to pull them into the fold, man. That's huge. We can't win alone, you know, and that's really what the Gentleman's District is about, man. That's really what the Gentleman's District is about. Ahmad Perry, man, I appreciate you being in the building. Your book is solid, man. I see you working on book number 2. You've been a passionate guy, man, and you have an emotional spirit, and you've learned how to channel your emotions to create effectiveness, man, and to really bring people together. I know you got the event on Thursdays at the barbershop, and I'm guaranteeing you that I'm going to make it out, man, to come out and support, man, because what you're doing is huge, man. And we are similar in the regard that we are often seen as the glue that pulls and keeps things together, man. So I'm going to lean on you from that regard as well, man. Kevin Artist, my fellow Libra, man, we've been doing this thing for some time, man. It's no coincidence that you were Lamont's roommate when I met you, man, and you've been a solid guy. And it's really interesting. You always been the type, man, that you went on your own path. You know what I'm saying? That makes you that puts you in the top 1% off bat, man. Like, you went your own route ever since I met you, man. Like, you never really fell in the groove of, you know, the majority, man. And I see the reflection of those results in your life, man. You're doing your thing, man. Keep shining. Yeah, listen, man, I just want to thank you guys. I had an incredible time. It was absolutely amazing. I'm not going to leave you out, Jocasta. I appreciate you catching the video clips. You've been an absolute blessing to my life in a multitude of ways, man. And you've always let your light shine. And who you are to the world is irreplaceable. So I appreciate you, man. And don't you go nowhere. You know what I'm saying? So listen, gentlemen, we're going to put more structure to the benchmark that we've created. We're going to stick to Saturdays unless something changes, and you're going to get more emails from me with more information, more insight. No, this is my baby, man. Real shit. I've been working on the Gentleman's District for over 7-8 years now. AG, you hold me accountable to that. We kind of jumped on this thing at the same time. From a mentor perspective, looking to bridge the gap between sons without their fathers and fathers without their sons. And this is kind of spinned off into something else, which it always was a multitude of things, from a strip mall to a cigar club that had a suit store in it. It's gonna be huge, man. But we're gonna start with holding each other accountable to greatness and seeing what we can accomplish when we put our minds together with the single purpose of just being better than we were yesterday, man, and holding each other accountable to such. So I look forward to our next meeting. You guys stay blessed, and we'll talk again soon.